Hello everyone, it's your lovely Abbie Dagrin and welcome back to my channel, lovelies. Today I'll be continuing a series on my channel that deals with natal chart analysis, and today I'll be doing one on Coco Gauff. I'll be speaking on her personality traits or characteristic traits based off of the places she has in her natal chart, and also how a lot of these placements have led to a lot of her success. So please stay tuned for the rest of my video, lovelies. If you have not yet become a part of the Abbie Dagrin family, then this is your calling to do so. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when I upload videos on the daily. Please also make sure you hit that like button because I know you guys will love this video. And last but not least, please make sure you share this video with everyone you know, whether it's your friends, your family members, your enemies, anyone who really loves Coco Gauff or really loves this content. Now let's get right into the video, lovelies. So Coco Gauff was born on March 13th, 2004. So this qualifies her to be a Pisces. With this placement, she tends to be someone who's very compassionate, very romantic and artistic. She's very empathetic with others, and she's very sensitive as well. She's someone who's very creative in all of her endeavors. She's someone who loves to channel all of her things into a form of art, and her kind of art is tennis. She's someone who feels more centered and more enlightened when she's able to showcase how she feels in different ways. She's someone who's very much dreamy, and she's someone who just loves to really be there for people and just give the vibes that Pisces always give. She's someone who's very great at just channeling her energy and putting it into something that she really loves. That's a great Pisces trait. Up next would be her moon in Sagittarius. So with this placement, she's someone who does crave power and status, and she is someone who works so hard. She is a tennis player, and she puts so much energy and work into that sport, and she has been able to gain status because of that, because she did just win her first award throughout the weekend. So that's something that really does showcase this placement in her. She's also someone who's very energetic and has a carefree nature. She's someone who loves to explore the world, and by her being a tennis player, she most definitely will get that. She's also someone who's very energetic, and having a lot of energy is important when you are playing tennis. She's someone who's very optimistic. She has a great sense of humor. She tends to be very honest. She's very freedom-loving, and she's very adventurous. She's very carefree, open-minded, a go-getter, and she's someone who's very friendly. Up next would be her Mercury in Aries, and it's interesting because she does have her Sun in Pisces and her Mercury in Aries. So Pisces suns tend to either have the Mercury in Aries, Pisces, or Aquarius. She's someone who is very quick to make decisions and sometimes can be impulsive because of this. Sometimes jumping into conclusions is something that she can do, but she is also a quick learner because of this placement. She's able to grasp something and just continue on with it. She's someone who does not like to waste time at all. She's the type of person who loves to get to the point, and sometimes she cannot care about the consequences and just do what she would like to do and just get it over with. She's someone who's very much positive, enthusiastic, very witty. She has a forceful voice sometimes. She's someone who's very frank and is to the point, and she does have verbal seduction. Up next will be her lovely Venus in Taurus, and this is actually a very great placement. She's someone who is moving in a way that deals with her fame, her reputation, and her career. That's something that she really loves. She's someone who's very nurturing, and she's very predictable in everything that she does. She's someone who's very loyal, resourceful, and artistic in a relationship, and that's also what she wants in a relationship as well. So she gives these traits and she would love those traits in return. She's someone who's very rational and very predictable when it comes to her love life. And she loves to favor comfort over chaos. She's someone who needs dependability and predictability, knowing because it is a fixed sign. She's someone who can be possessive of her partner, but she's very loyal and very constant with her partner. She doesn't like to be pushed around in a relationship, and she's someone who doesn't like players or superficial people. Up next would be her lovely Mars in Taurus. So with this placement, she's someone who is very influential. She's very patient in everything that she does. She tends to be very intelligent and financially prosperous because of this. She's very conscientious because of this placement as well. Also, having this placement, even though it can be difficult because Mars is ruled by Aries, Capricorn, and Scorpio. Taurus is the opposite of Scorpio, so it can be difficult because at times they can go through things that may be difficult because they're not more aggressive as the other placements. However, this can be very beneficial because she has the patience that she needs in order for her to believe in herself and know that she's able to do anything that she needs to. And she will make sure that she'll be able to make a life for herself based off of her patience and based off of everything that she will be able to. Up next would be her Jupiter in Virgo, and with this placement, this can be a very difficult placement because Jupiter is great in Cancer, Sagittarius, and Pisces. But with this placement, they're the types of people who have a strong work ethic and a stern moral code, so they love to work. They love to make sure that they accomplish all of their dreams. They are going to work extra hard. They're going to do more than they have to do in order for them to gain the approval of anyone that needs it. They are the types of people who are very humble because of this placement. Even though Jupiter, they're more expressive, but they are the type of people who are very low-key. They tend to be very diligent people and very organized as well. Having this placement, they love to make their hobbies or pastime into successful careers, and she has been able to do this completely. Up next would be her lovely Saturn in Cancer. And this can be a very difficult placement for her as well. Saturn is ruled by Capricorn, Aquarius, and Libra, and having Saturn in Cancer can be a little bit hard sometimes, but they're able to really achieve these stumbling blocks and are able to make it through. They're the types of people who hold back on their tendencies to avoid showing any type of weakness. Saturn is a planet that deals with discipline. It deals with a lot of different obstacles in your life and learning how to overcome it. And by having this placement in Cancer, sometimes they can fall into a mode when they feel like they aren't able to do something, they are not capable of doing something. However, in this moment, they will need to tap into their sister sign, which is Saturn in Capricorn, which is very great placement in this, to know that they do have the strength and the courage to do everything they need to do. Up next would be her Uranus in Pisces. So with this placement, she's someone who is bound to have so many imaginations, so many images, anything that is different. In the light, they find a unique solution to issues. So Uranus is great in Aquarius, so they're the types of people who want to change society in a way that benefits other people. And they try their best to create solutions. Now, with Uranus and Pisces, they are the types of people who will find solutions in very unique ways that previous generations or the generations after them have not done and may be able to emulate and really use in order for them to accomplish that goal or accomplish that issue that needs to be solved. So this placement, even though it can be very dreamy, but their dreamy solutions are very unique. Up next would be her Neptune in Aquarius. So with this placement, she's someone who finds inspiration wherever she goes and is always thinking of ways to help society. So with this placement, she's someone who's going to make sure that she's going to find inspiration in different ways. So she's very open-minded in regards to different things, different cultures, different people. And she'll be able to find solutions based off of that, or she'll be able to find inspiration off of that. And because of this, she can also look at different ways to help society by looking at other cultures, other people, to figure out ways and solutions to accomplish something in the best way. Also with this placement, she loves to idealize, the ability to remain detached, as well as the ability to be objective and analyze any given situation. She's someone who tends to love to do things that are changing. Up next is her lovely Pluto in Sagittarius, and she's been able to gain this placement because she was born between 1995 and 2008, so she is a part of Generation Z. She's all about freedom and experimenting and exploring and taking risks. This is something that is so much of Sagittarius energy and Gen Z energy that is just so unique and so nice about them. They're the types of people who are very optimal in the thrill of life and the possibilities that comes with life. They're the types of people who like to talk about foreign issues, globalization, and different things that they really love to do. They are going to search for information just to add to their wealth of knowledge and for their enjoyment. Other placements may do it just so they can increase in society, increase in their jobs, but they just do it for fun because they just want to have a lot of information stored. Up next would be her North Node in Taurus, and with this placement, she will need to develop these attributes in order for her to get those hidden gifts and talents for her. She needs to have loyalty. She needs to have an awareness of boundaries, taking things one step at a time. A sense of self-worth is something that she will need to cultivate. She's someone who needs to have the awareness of personal values, having patience, honoring her expressed needs of self and others, enjoying the 5 physical senses, having gratitude for herself and for others, awareness of nurturing from Mother Earth, forgiveness, and persistence. She's someone who needs to find a way to be financially independent without alienating others, learning the way of the builder, connecting to the earth, asking for assistance without becoming dependent, and learning from other people's experiences to use it to her knowledge to build a future for herself. That's all I have for you lovelies today in regards to Coco Gauff's natal chart. Please let me know down below how you felt about it. Did you get a better understanding in regards to who she is as a person? Please also let me know down below who else you guys would want me to do a natal chart analysis. And please make sure you are subscribed to the channel and you've hit that notification bell. Please make sure you've hit that like button and that share button so you can share it with everyone you know. And last but not least, please make sure you're following me on all of my social media accounts, from my Facebook to my podcast under Abbie Dagrin, my Etsy store onto my Instagram under Gael Beauty, and my PayPal link that is linked down below. I love you all. Please stay safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, lovelies.